of Morley and Palomina.
Your Majesty, I'm so happy to hear that you've announced your appointment as the Alm of Water.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Queen Palomina told me in no uncertain terms to keep her status as the Alm a secret.
Usually, Alm is named with a ceremony by the fountain. It's a big deal. Without the public announcement, everyone assumed that the Alm wasn't chosen yet.
She begged and pleaded with me not to tell anyone. I couldn't tell her no.
I apologize for my unwillingness, Fairy.
Sounds like the Queen's got a stubborn streak.
Yay!
The waters of Illistana are so refreshing.
It's good to see you again, Undine.
Well, I had to attend my alms ceremony, and I wanted to be sure to thank everyone again for all of their help in the ruins. Now then, Palomina, allow me to explain your appointment as the Alm. You have worked hard to give the people of Illistana a place where all walks of life can come together. You made the capital what it is today.
This game's just fantastic.
The very nature of water to flow. You managed to overcome the stagnated worries in your own heart and move forward. This is no small feat. You have shown the great city of Illistana the truth behind their water woes. And in doing so, you managed to dispel your fears and do your duty as queen. Now then, Fairy, if you please.
Of course, Undine. Your Majesty, Undine has judged you worthy. Water-wise Queen Palomina, by the grace of the Goddess of Mana, I name you the Alm of Water.
It would be my privilege. I promise to ensure the continued prosperity of Illistana by fulfilling my duty as the Alm.
Why do I feel like we're gonna see, the skunk boy
Now
again?
then, my fellow Alms, I believe we have a journey to complete.
The Alms of Light and Darkness should arrive in Illistana shortly. Until then, you all have time to enjoy the capital. See the sights, try the local delicacies.
We still get to stay in our rooms at the palace, right? Woohoo!
Why
Okay.
do I have to go to the inn?
Aw, poor baby.
I'm not a baby. I just wanted to stay together. Oh well, I'll try and be on my best behavior for the Queen.
There is no need to go out of your way. From now on, I am simply Palomina, Alm of Water. Ian, I know that with you on the throne, our kingdom will flourish.
I will not let you down.
I know you will not. I am afraid that I must leave Ian's ascension in your paws, Niccolo.
My debt will be repaid with interest, Your Majesty.
I believe our promise is no longer in peril. I
Okay.
suppose that I might need more instruction on how to govern the kingdom after all.
Looking forward to it, Your Highness.
Niccolo is
So,
a certain
he was
kind
named
of
the Alm.
advisor.
A rare occurrence, but it just goes to show that anyone in the world might be bestowed the honor of joining the pilgrimage, no matter their upbringing. Each alm is chosen based on their own merits. Will I have the chance to ask Fairy the reason why she chose me?
Capital of the Deep. Complete Chapter
I wonder
2.
who the Alms of Light and Darkness will be. They're coming by boat, so I guess we can leave as soon as they arrive. Better make sure we're prepared, just in case. What's Hina up to at the palace? We haven't spent this long apart since we left Tiania. She might be lonely by herself in a strange new place. That settles it. I'll go check on her.
Okay. I guess that's what we're doing. Stuff here. Boop, 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 doo boop. Hello, my dear. How are you? Lovely to see
So
you.
Hina and the others are in the palace.
So pretty.
The elms probably have real fancy rooms at the palace for the night. It's late, but maybe I can still try the front entrance? Whatever. I'll figure it out when I get there.
How am I, Mr. Greeny Trinisa? I am doing quite well, my dear. Hope you are as well. Game is just really pretty. Let's look. What prompted me to pull out the Brit? Oh, I don't know. I do change it up as I voice characters or whatever, so there is that.
Her room's gotta be around here, right? There's someone there.
What's Val up to, I wonder?
Oh, they're thinking about each other.
Yeah.
Ta-da! That's adorable.
Hina, it's just me. I figured you might be lonely, so I wanted to check and make sure
Dude,
everything's okay.
always.
Oh, you thought I was the lonely one? But you weren't lonely at all, right?
No, of course not. In fact, I was busy making plans for the trip.
Ah, yes, the picture of Soul Guard preparedness.
That's right.
Good work booting the rando appearing over your balcony. I approve. Well, you know, look at that moon.
Joking aside, I realized I'm more weak-willed than I thought.
Hina?
If I'm being completely honest, I'm scared.
Scared of what?
Completing my duty as the Alm and sacrificing my soul. It's terrifying. When we set out on this journey, I hadn't really thought about the consequences of becoming the Alm. Of what I'd really be giving up. I never questioned my role before. It's ingrained in our traditions, after all. Our purpose in this world has always been to continue our way of life. The Alms are how we protect the future. But now, after traveling to all these exotic locations and meeting so many different people, both good and bad, I realized... Never mind.
Stop making this sad.
I'm probably overthinking it.
Aww.
Ow!
Oh!
Yorin.
What's up?
Orin!
Sorry for eavesdropping. Can I ask? If you two could be together forever, would you? Continue living your lives as you are now, until you both grow old and gray. If you never want to let each other go, I can make that happen. I can show you a future free of the Alm's sacrifice. If you trust me, come to the pier by the market before sunrise. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Aw.
No more alms. Do you think a future without sacrifices is possible?
But what'll happen to us and our mission?
I want to hear what Orin has to say.
Hina?
Okay, let's go talk to Orin.
Well, I guess that's what we're gonna go do.
Do you remember when we were kids and I got hopelessly lost just outside of the village?
Oh, yeah. Once I noticed you were gone, I ran out to search for you. When I found you, you were crying, which made me cry.
I know you must have been scared, but it meant a lot that you came to look for me anyway.
Of course, Hina. Even when we were little, I didn't want to be a part.
That's... Oh, okay.
We left without telling anybody. Do you think we should have included the rest of the group in this? They're alms too.
True, but it's already late. And I know that Karina, for one, was exploring the palace from top to bottom. I bet she's fast asleep by now. Also, I get the feeling that everyone else has already come to terms with their role as alms. But I just can't. I don't want to have to give all of this up. I want to keep living my life. And now that I've realized that, I know that what I really want is to stay here and keep making memories with you, Val.
It is nice and
It's
sweet.
silly, but I don't want the others to see how selfish I've become. How unworthy I am to be an alm.
Don't say that! You were personally chosen by an elemental spirit. You'll make a fantastic Alma Fire.
Thanks, Val. That does actually make me feel better.
You're not the only selfish one. I wish I could keep traveling with you forever. Not to the Mana Tree, just anywhere. And everywhere. But I don't know how much stock we can put in Orin's plan. If there's no other choice, I think it's our duty to see this pilgrimage through.
Agreed. I accepted the title, and I will do what needs to be done. But I'd like to know our options first. You know, you're a pretty good soul guard, Val. I was scared to talk about how I was feeling. I thought maybe the others, or even you, Val, might be disappointed in me.
Hina, nothing you say would ever make me think less of you. And I know the rest of the convoy feels the same. They'd listen to what you have to say.
You're right. I'll talk to everyone when we get back.
But first, we gotta hear Orin out.
Curious about something first. You got a crash cord? No problem. Enjoy yourself. Get some rest. I will talk to you very soon. I am absolutely sure. Curious about the way certain thing looks. I noticed it all the way up, way over here on the. Well, you actually can't see it. Oh. Sure, I can fix that. Yeah. Thank you, Pete. I didn't realize how much the screen was cut off. I didn't really pay attention to it. But so underneath Val, you've got the glowy kind of blue line, which is the class power or the special attack thing. I'm at 88% right now. That's fine. But don't know what the yellow one is. No, it shouldn't be XP. My XP is, well, it says right there, next in 6,922. I got a while. I don't really know what it is. That's what I was looking through the menu just a second ago. EP, elemental power, elemental points. It's gives you
Good.
way to
You're willing
unlock
to take a
new
chance on me.
abilities and powers and things like that.
We want to hear you out at least. What is it that you plan to do? How can you make it so that alms aren't needed? Won't the world fall to ruin if the alms don't sacrifice their souls to the mana tree and replenish the depleted mana power?
It won't. I'm going to change the unjust laws of fate that rule this world of ours. I can fix it all. And the world will be better for it. For people like Hina. And Liza.
Liza? You mean like Liza?
It figures you'd know her. She was a soul guard from Tiania like you. After she completed her mission, we settled down together. She's the love of my life.
Oh, we heard she got married, but didn't know who her partner was.
Is she okay? Where is she?
She's around. Still in Guju, actually. 4 years ago, well, she was named the Alm of Earth.
Liza became an alm? But didn't disaster befall Guju?
Just because the village was destroyed doesn't mean everyone was lost. But living on the edge of a knife, waiting for fate to strike you down is no life at all. I need your help to change this world for good.
So, why ask the two of us?
Any alm would be fine, but I don't know. When I look at you two, I see a lot of me and Liza in you. That's why I need you both to help me. What do you say? Want to change the world?
I want to see the future that Val and I can make together.
Sounds like I'm at your service, Orin.
I knew I could count on the pair of you. Hop aboard and let me show you what I found.
Oh?
Did something happen to Liza and Guju?
She was turned to
These
stone.
days, she has a hard time moving. And it seems that she's still considered the alm of our village, even after all these years. But I just can't let her go to the mana tree.
Where are you taking us?
A small island with a place called Rainus Shrine, where we can perform the ritual.
What ritual?
It's a ritual that allows another person to borrow the life energy of an alm.
That sounds dangerous. Will this ritual hurt Hina in any way?
Everything will work out. Using the power of a person chosen by the elementals, I can make it so the alms won't have to sacrifice themselves, just like in the past.
Oh, you mentioned something about that on the Prim. Is that why you're traveling the world right now?
Yep, I've been searching everywhere for a way to fix things. I'd be willing to do just about anything as long as it's for Liza.
Really long cutscenes.
And that's how I happened upon the two of you.
Didn't sound questionable at all. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to think, because I mean...
What's that?
That is Rhaenys Shrine. It was built back in the time of Fadiel to honor the elementals and give thanks to the spirits.
Yo.
The elemental spirits are more in tune with things like this altar, so it's a good place to perform this ritual. I'm gonna head straight for the altar and get things set up. The terrain is a bit tricky here, so watch your step.
Okay.
Careful, Hina. It really is hard to keep your footing here.
Thanks.
So, the EP, elemental plot, you need the points to be able to unlock new abilities. Like I need 60 here, 60 here, 60 here, 40 here. Currently... need 30 more. So I have 10 right now.
Val,
See,
such a
whatever.
mysterious place we found ourselves.
See. Wonder if that little island right here, I think maybe, I don't know.
Each breath of air feels so crisp and clean. The breeze is nice too. Val, I figured out what I really want. I want to go back to Tiania. With you. I want to hear the rumbles of our volcano as we go about our lives. Smiling, laughing, enjoying each other is...
That she does want to enjoy him.
selfish of me?
Hina, of course it's not. I want the same thing. That's the whole reason I came here.
Really? You too? Then... I'm glad it's not just me.
Bring in the innuendo? Oh,
Yes.
Of course. Of course.
Let's get started. Go stand in the center of the altar.
Hina, good luck.
Not so fast. You too, Val.
What? Me?
This ritual allows someone to borrow another's life force, remember? Hina needs your support physically to hold her up.
I'd rather you were with me anyway, Val. Please.
Well, okay.
Big book. Where were you hiding it, buddy?
Is it weird that standing up here makes me nervous?
Yeah, it's weird.
Uh.
I'm not nervous. I'm with you.
Aw.
And we'll be together from here on out.
Lam ratila kon yuila mila raila fonil zara seki sakri fukri jadila roto lazula tura lola
What?
lazul
Hang on.
shula shuzra pula rela.
Yep, this is not a happy ritual. Yep.
You've got it, Val. This ritual is actually used to draw out the abilities of people with particular powers. In other words, you, Val, can reduce living things to their essence, their core stones.
Into what?
When Liza told me about this little boy from her village who could crystallize monsters, I figured she was kidding. It sounded like a silly myth. But once I saw you in action, I realized you might be the answer I've been searching for. All I needed was the ritual in order to use your powers. And now, I'll have the core stone of an alm. With it, I'll be one step closer to accomplishing what I set out to do.
Okay.
You're coming with me to Elusia Isle.
Orin! This is it? We didn't want this! You said we could be together! We trusted you!
I had to, Val. But her sacrifice won't be in vain. I promise you.
Well.
Val.
Hina, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. I didn't mean to do this. It's all my fault. If I didn't have these stupid powers, you'd be...
I always thought we'd get married and have lots of children. You'd grow into a wise old man, and I'd be by your side through the years. That was the future I wanted for us.
Hina, no!
I was not expecting this. Oh. Well then.
My, that is
Faded Whispers, complete chapter 3.
Turned into a core stone? I had noticed when monsters
Yeah, that was a
transformed
short
into
chapter.
rocks during fights, but I didn't know it was your doing, Val.
You're sitting here feeling sorry for yourself. But Orin isn't the only one to blame for this fiasco.
I know.
You know? Like you know that it's your whole job to prevent things like this from happening, Mr. Soulguard?
Karina, is this really the time?
No. She's right. I have no right to call myself a soul guard.
You won't even stand up for yourself? Pathetic.
How should we proceed? What do you mean? You all still have a duty to fulfill at the Mana Tree. And Val is still charged with protecting the Alms along the way. That hasn't changed. With the loss of the Alm of Fire, the village of Tiania is in grave danger. The longer you hesitate, the wider the damage may spread.
But how can I possibly make it to the Mana Tree when I can't even protect a single person?
Where do you think you're going?
Karina, leave him be. I know how you feel, but you're only pouring salt into the wound at this point.
Oh, come on, Morley. Don't tell me you're not mad at Val, too.
Of course I am. But yelling at him now won't help. He should have talked to us before taking Hina on this fool's errand. But what's done is done.
I just don't get it. How could this have happened to Hina?
We received word this morning that Dorfer Volcano is active. The extent of the damage is not yet known. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure, so goes the saying. The village is vulnerable.
What about Val? If he quits, will we have to make the pilgrimage to the Mana Tree on our own?
A complex conundrum to be sure. I do not think it wise to withdraw with Val in this state.
Perhaps I can make Val see reason. All he needs is a nudge in the right direction.
Yes.
Leave this to me. Consider it payment from your assistance with my wrongful imprisonment.
Father knows what he's doing. Let him try.
Yeah, well, maybe you can knock some sense into that thick head of his.
He's suffered enough as it is. I doubt he could handle another blow to his mind or body after what he's been through.
Yeah. Go for another cutscene, I'm sure.
I have a duty to the rest of the Alms. They need protection. They need me. But how can I protect everyone when I'm the reason Hina... And how do I even face them? I wish none of this had ever happened.
There's been almost an entire hour of cutscenes really at this point.
Once we get back, if we'd never left the pier, everything would be different.
Oh, look, another side quest.
Hi.
8 ruins out there in the world. You need to find them in your stead. Well, I did. That's the stuff that I can't really do because it's so damn powerful.
Yeah?
Baba-doo-bum. Dub, bubba-bada. Dub, bada. Dub, bada. Dub, bada. Dub, bada. Dada, guda.
Welcome. Please peruse what we have. Come again soon.
I just want to see if there is anything new.
Welcome. What will it be?
Nothing new.
Thank you for coming.
All right, before we continue on with even more cutscenes, I'm going to take this. What's going to be my final break of the evening. So use this moment to get something to drink, get something to snack on, use facilities, all those wonderful things. Get up and stretch. We'll return in a few moments.
Time for a stretch. Let's get a move on. Time for a stretch.
Okay, then. I turned. Let's do this.
If only I didn't have this stupid power.
Cutscene.
If only someone else had been chosen as the Soul Guard. Hina, I'm so sorry.
There you are, Val.
Mew.
Hard to find a prettier view than the ocean. Calming, too. Feels like your heart naturally matches the rhythm of the waves. I'd find Morley out here when I first took him in. He wasn't used to city life, but he liked the sea.
He did, huh?
Back then, Morley felt responsible for the fall of Etern. So much guilt for such a small boy. You probably see what I'm trying to get at here. When it got really bad, I would give Morley things to do. Odd jobs, errands, you name it. Whether it was helping with some of the younger children or traveling with me to distant markets, I put him to work. Even introduced him to Milpa. Anything to give him a sense of community. I wanted Morley to learn more about himself and find a path of his own. It won't be easy, but you can't let this terrible accident close off your emotions. Sure, you could try to forget all about Hina, your powers, and the part you played in this tragedy, but it would solve nothing. You need to find the courage to face what happened.
Even with the muse, he's out here
what's in your
spitting
own
like
heart.
a heavy fact.
My heart?
That's why fighting prowess is only a small part of what you need to become a Soul Guard. What matters most is your heart. And the will to carry on, for the sake of a bright future.
Although, it's not my place to force Mew into a mission Mew can't stomach anymore. I suppose if you're out of commission, then the Alms will just have to find their own way. By themselves, all on their lonesome. Of course, the road to the Mana Tree is full of monsters and inhospitable terrain, so a Soul Guard would be useful. But Morley and the others can hold their own against all those ferocious enemies. Probably.
Probably? What are you talking about?
Karina?
This pilgrimage is doomed from the start without our Soul Guard. So Hina's core stone was stolen. So what? We're just gonna have to steal it back. Without you and Hina's help, I never would have gotten this far in the first place. I won't abandon you both now.
Don't forget, you're not just our Soul Guard, Val. You're our friend and companion. This isn't a journey you have to complete alone. We're in this together.
Precisely. I would wish for none other than you to bid us a fond farewell at the end of our arduous adventure.
Well,
Please, find it within yourself to continue this campaign with the rest of us.
Thank you. All of you.
he was talking to us. Ow.
I shouldn't be asking any favors. But Orin has Hina's core stone, and I want to get it back. Will you help me? Before we set out, Hina and I decided that if Orin's plan was a bust, we'd like to see this pilgrimage through to the end. It may only be a small piece of her, but I want to bring Hina's core stone to the Mana Tree in her stead.
An entity's core stone is its elementary essence. If we convey Hina's to the Mana Tree, we may stave off greater tragedy.
You're forgetting that we have no idea where Orin's gone. He could be anywhere in the world by now.
He said something about an Elusia Isle, I think.
Didn't you say Elusia Isle? Perhaps luck is on our side today.
We have to go there.
Is the self-same island where the mana tree grows. You're already on your way.
Yay.
As I recall, first we must scale the Dead Cliffs.
Today.
I have visited the Vigilant Beast Watch who guard the bluff. It was terrifyingly tall.
Climb the cliffs? Don't be silly. You can use the jack seed, just like all the other alms.
Jack seed?
This special seed can swiftly grow a huge vine, big enough to scale the cliff. It saved the convoys a lot of time and effort on previous pilgrimages.
Then what are we standing around here for?
Well, now I have a way to get like super high up.
And get Hina's core stone back.
The sooner we recover her core stone, the sooner we can continue our campaign to the Mana Tree and prevent any potential disasters.
What about the alms of light and darkness?
None have been named yet, but when they are, I'll send word that they are awaited here in the capital. You can come back and fetch them.
Once we're done in Elusia, we'll make sure to come back. It's not that far. As long as I've got Hina's core stone, I can fulfill my duty as the Soul Guard and safely escort all the alms to the Mana Tree. Looks like we're headed to Elusia Isle. Hina, I'll try my best.
I'm certain that Hina wasn't the only alm sent on this pilgrimage with misgivings in their heart. The burden is heavy, to be sure. Now it's up to Val and the others to shoulder that burden and carry on. If only there was something else to ease their load.
Open your shop.
Wait!
What is it, Father?
My 9 lives flashed before my eyes. I almost sent you all on your way without a
There we go, Nico's Emporium.
introduction to my emporium.
Nicolo.
Your trip will only
Well, it's
get
Nico
tougher
in the
from here
original.
on out. Make sure you're good and ready before you leave.
Yeah. Okay. Place to go if you have any items you just can't find a use for. There are a lot of items lying around collecting dust in your inventory. Head over to the item exchange parlor to swipe them for something more useful. Ah.
Might as well make the best of this situation, I guess.
Well, let's see what we got.
Welcome.
Wow. Shuriken. Okay. Oh, so that's what it does. Take the things that I have and convert them. Oh, neat. Okay, so these are what, okay. This is how I get the... Ooh, summon? Interesting.
What can I get for you? Please come again.
Let's just go.
Elusia Isle is still a long way off. I should take stock of my item and gear situation. I can't fail in my Soul Guard duty. Not again.
Well, I guess that means we should look at these shops. Maybe they have new stuff. Don't know.
Welcome. Please peruse what we have.
And nothing really I want. How about you? Not you. You. Not you either. Oh, we'll double check. Oh.
Welcome. What will it be?
We can't get their mithril knuckle yet.
Thank you for coming.
Everybody, let's talk about how we're gonna go. Blah, 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 blah.
Time to get on the road.
Okay, everyone.
Correct. From Illistana, we must go by way of Arvet's pasture. We should see the cliffs once we cross Dura Gorge. The Beast Watch keeps an eye on the area around
The watch is all beastfolk.
In the same way that the Soul Guard always hails from Tiania, the greatest warriors of Aetern are chosen for the Beast Watch ranks.
The whole world has their parts. Now it's time.
Okay.
Well then, lead the way, Mr. Soul Guard.
All right. Let's do it. Off we go.
Arvet's pasture supplies food to the whole world. Its vast, lush fields are abundantly fertile. Though peaceful now, in the past people fought over this very land.
Arvet's war, right? I remember Hina reading historical accounts, and...
Hina was quite the ravenous reader, was she not?
Let's go.
Just fields and farms as far as the eye can see, huh?
A familiar sight. It reminds me of Milpa's ranch.
Imagine having to plow this whole pasture.
The caretakers here rely on the capital and the blessings of the spirits to cultivate their crops.
Okay, so we got Silk Tails and Assassinets. And we're going to double check those again because I might switch these guys out with some things. Bludgeoning. You're going there. You'll stick with that. And I guess for now you'll stick with that.
Got it!
Grow stronger every battle.
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh, I didn't realize Morley was with us. Oh, okay. In this case, try that. I want to see how that's different.
exciting. Is this?
Instance.
Yes!
All right, now I gotta find a way back up.
Grizzly! Palomina, why do you switch to masculine clothes when you're incognito?
Because compared to my usual outfits, they are completely opposite.
You can dress a queen up, but you can't take her anywhere. That royalness just can't be contained.
It's easy to change clothes, but mannerisms...
It was kind of silly.
They weren't so tough.
Yeah, they really weren't.
Taking this? Yes!
I like money.
Can't get too cocky.
Take this! I guess this means I've improved.
Yeah, I guess so. Pumpkin. All right, off we go.
Let's plan our next move. Grizzly!
Grizzly. Got the grizzle.
So when exactly did that Arvid's pasture war happen?
Historical volumes have been somewhat vague, but it was before the establishment of Illistana.
Hard to imagine fighting over such a bountiful meadow. Greed is a scary thing.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Let me see. Nice! Taking this? Grizzly!
All right, so we got to figure out how we're.
King of jerks. I had wanted to thank him for his help in Rada, but after Hina, well, he better hope we never cross paths again, or
Yeah.
his face will have an unfortunate collision with my fist.
Okay.
Got some syrup.
Ah. All right, so not that way.
Let's use the meridian to travel.
Could just do this.
Time to get to work.
That's neat.
The Dud Bears will love this.
Karina taking over.
I got this.
Okay. Well, we made it across, and that's all that mattered. All right.
It was hardly worth the energy.
Yes. Got some syrup.
Lots of.
Yes.
All right, let's go see what's up top. Not an accident you expect to find in a JRPG. Are you talking about Karina's? I'm assuming. Sylvia?
Your dad seems like a nice
That one.
person, Morley.
Thank you. I agree. I'm glad
Yeah,
I could
I
introduce you.
was talking about this earlier before you came in, and it's something I looked up because I was kind of curious about why they chose to give Karina, like, you know, in English, obviously a Texan accent. And I guess in Japanese, her accent is specifically from a different part of Japan, Osaka, I believe, which has its own kind of accent compared to on the I guess mainland Japan, even though it's, you know, an island, but the main island, apparently their dialect is different from, say, Osaka or Okinawa. I think actually not Osaka, Okinawa. I think it was actually done on purpose. You're supposed to have a regional accent, so they emulated that and localized voiceovers. Yeah, that's what it seems like to me, from what I understand about it. Although it is kind of funny that it's that Texan accent.
Let me see. A rare item.
Resist Moogle. Because this was originally created as a spin-off of... The very first game was basically a kind of a spin-off of Final Fantasy. So yeah, Mogs, Moogles, whatever, they're in this game.
Grizzly. This is kind of exciting. Nice. I'm brimming with power.
So you are. Fortune guesser, popple, pupil. What was the deal with the mages again? And it just doesn't work on it. Let's see what we got.
Take this!
Right, we got him.
Somehow.
The disciple of a great prophet who resides in a faraway kingdom of magic. He was the most lackluster of all his master's apprentices and decided to travel the world in hopes of improving his craft. On the voyage, Popple Pupil made the acquaintance of a powerful individual who helped him awaken to his talent for clairvoyancy. He's now on his way to deliver the news to his master and hopefully regain her trust, for it was she who named him. Nothing in this house, nothing in this house. All right. This is obviously someone I don't have.
Take this!
Let's go find this other one. Here.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Candy.
Take this! Go for it! You're mine!
Well,
Was Orin an acquaintance of yours? An ally of old, perhaps?
Val and Hina met him after they set out from Tiania. From what I was able to glean, he's not a merchant.
Orin took advantage of them. He's a coward and a cheat.
well. Get these guys out of here. Okay. There's something over here.
Got some syrup. Grant me power. I'm brimming with power.
Yeah. Apparently.
Got some syrup.
A lot of farmland. Something over here. All right, well.
Let me see. This might be useful.
More money.
I'm only just getting started.
Keep them coming.
Wow.
How eat punks like you for breakfast. Bale's a lot less
Oh.
fun to be around when he's mopey. But I don't know what to say either.
My suggestion is to allow him some space, Karina.
He's trying. But it takes time to get your thoughts in order after such loss. Respond when he initiates conflict. Just be there for him.
Take this! Okay. The Soul Guard's resolve never sways.
Okay. Up there. A whole bunch that I missed, apparently.
Grizzly!
Another one. Holy moly.
Better to be safe than sorry.
They didn't even pay attention to their levels.
I'll carry on from here. Here, use this. Yes. I'm on it.
Well, should have paid attention to that, but I didn't.
Power of men! I'm brimming with power.
Ah.
Power of men!
Turn back time.
The flow of time isn't stable here. Is this?
Reaper tracks. A weapon for Palomina. switch that back later. All right.
Yes.
All right. Need to find another save point is what I want to do right now. I think it's about time we need to go ahead and call it because it's post 6 a.m. for me.
Yes.
All right. Come on, get him.
I might have gone a bit overboard.
You think?
Grizzly.
All right.
Let me see. Nice.
Or that.
Got some syrup. Taking this.
I think this is right here.
Let's plan our next move.
Alrighty. This is going to do it for us tonight. So thanks each and every one of you for being here. I appreciate it. Let's see if we can share some love, throw a raid out to somebody. I don't know who is possibly here, so we're going to go do that.
Visions of mana.
Alrighty. Do self a I have a feeling I know of someone who might be on, but we're going to double check. Wrong. But okay, I know where we're gonna go, so that's perfectly fine. Thanks again to everyone for being here. I will be back tomorrow. Today, depending on what your time zone is. Well, the laptop's is acting up, so tomorrow we'll be going back to Outlaws and doing some more stuff there. Thursday is the big Nightingale update. So Thursday will be a Nightingale stream as opposed to going back to Tokyo Thursdays with the Yakuza Kiwami. I will get back to doing that probably next week. And we'll just go on. So, in the meantime, those of you who want to come along with, that'd be fantastic. I've got 2 different raid messages. You are subbed to the channel, then feel free and use this one right here. Guys of the way, here are the trees. It's a tree raid. And if not, that's okay. I've got this one. Tree raid. We won't leave you. We're going to go say hi to our lovely friend Ms. A Game. Who is what is she doing? Crime scene cleaner. So yeah, why not? The other half of another great friend of the channel, Oz90s Kid. So we'll go say hi to her. And as always, thank you all. Now, drill goes. In the immortal words of Billis Preston Esquire and Ted Theodore Logan. Each other. See y'all soon.